One on today's TMJ4 to the latest on the terror in Boston. President Obama plans to attend an interfaith service for the victims of the Boston Marathon bombings.
That service is coming up tomorrow. In the meantime, federal agents now know the apparent method used in the attack that killed 3 and wounded more than 170. The FBI released pictures of a mangled pressure cooker and a black bag they say was part of one of the devices. Authorities still do not have a motive and continue to urge the public to submit any photos, videos, and tips.
Since the events of Monday, we have heard countless stories where people were at the time of the bombings. Our Tom Murray begins our team coverage. She is live at Boston's Logan International Airport this morning. Hi, Tom.
Vince, Susan, good morning to you from Boston Logan International Airport. Something we've seen here since this occurred on Monday is that they've put in something that we're used to seeing in Milwaukee when we have a snowstorm, where they allow people to change their flights and their reservations without penalty, because we know that a lot of people want to change their plans when there is some sort of major event. As we saw with people from Milwaukee, a lot of people that were visiting Milwaukee changed their plans to get out of Boston sooner. As for those who remain, Boston is still very much a city on edge.
We must have been right in the middle of the park. We had just missed it.
Matt Berzon just moved from Milwaukee to Boston. He was near the finish line as a spectator when the explosions rocked downtown.
So you're saying, what if we made a left turn instead of taking a right? You know, what if the subway was open, and what if they decided to go down into the subway and cause chaos?
As a tribute of flowers and cards grows along this barricade, those who remain in the city anxious to know who did this and when they'll be caught.
A lot of people that I know in Boston are working from home. They're not quite ready to go downtown into the financial district. The last time I felt anything like this was probably just after 9/11.
And you know, on yesterday, we saw so many people throughout the city wearing those blue and yellow marathon coats around town. We see much fewer of them today. We know a lot of people made an effort to get out of town, out of Boston on Tuesday, because people who did have plans to stick around and do the tourist type activities, to relax in the city, many of them finding that it would just be very difficult to have any joy to relax in the city on Tuesday. So if people were scheduled to go out later in the week, many of them changing their plans and are now back in Milwaukee this morning and in Wisconsin. Live this morning in Boston at Logan International Airport, Tom Murray, today's TMJ4.
All right, Tom, thanks so much.